to Truck in the Week. On Monday, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has said the nation's diversity and differences are a blessing that must be used positively to build a strong, safe, and prosperous Nigeria. She stated this during her visit to traditional rulers in Enugu State on the sideline of her two-day working visit to the state. Senator Oluremi Tinubu described the traditional rulers as the eyes and ears of government at the grassroots and appealed to them to align with her vision to promote the health and well-being of their subjects. By supporting her advocacies against cervical cancer, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and female genital mutilation, she highlighted some of the upcoming programs of the Renewed Hope Initiative, which include Flow with Confidence, aimed at ensuring that no adolescent girl misses school because of a monthly flow, and the Environment Club Society, aimed at getting students in secondary schools and tertiary institutions to participate more actively in restoring the environment. While applauding the synergy that exists between the federal government and the state, the chairman, Enugu State Traditional Council, His Royal Highness Samuel Asadu, noted with pride that unsafe cultural practices that hinder the growth of women have been eradicated in the state. Also on Monday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's media aide, Aliyu Audu, turned in his resignation letter. Aliyu Audu, who until his resignation was the president's senior special assistant on public affairs, did not give reasons for his decision but thanked the president for the opportunity offered to serve in his government. The resignation was dated June 8, 2025 and was submitted through the office of the President's Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila. Aliyu Audu thanked Chief Ajuri Ngalale, who also technically resigned as Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to President Tinubu last year, for nominating him for the position. He also thanked the President for considering him worthy to serve in his government, pledging his support even outside the government. On Tuesday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu reopened the renovated Abuja International Conference Center (ICC) on Tuesday in Abuja and directed all ministries, departments, and agencies (MDAs) to pay for the use of the facility to ensure its upkeep and long-term sustainability. At the event, Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike announced renaming the center, which opened in 1991, as the Bola Ahmed Tinubu International Conference Center. Recalling his previous visit to the center during the 2024 ECOWAS Parliament Conference, President Tinubu recounted his shock at its poor state. He praised Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, the original contractor, for delivering a high-quality renovation, adding that the quality reflects what Julius Berger has been known for in this country for years. He commended the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Nyesom Wike for completing the renovation within 1 year of the center's closure. Also on Tuesday, former governor of Ekiti State Ayodele Fayose has warned that Nigeria's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), risks becoming a political carcass if urgent and drastic steps are not taken to salvage its dwindling fortunes. He, however, reiterated his unflinching loyalty to the PDP, declaring that he has no intention of defecting to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). Speaking during a court visit to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at his Ikoyi residence, Lagos, on Monday night, Fayose explained that although he has been a long-standing critic of past administrations, the efforts of the current government deserve acknowledgement. He said it is unfair to expect a miraculous turnout in a short time, but the current administration has demonstrated commitment and courage in tackling Nigeria's numerous challenges. Fayose, who was a PDP governor during his tenure in Ekiti State, noted that his support for President Tinubu is not new. On Wednesday, the Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal has struck out 2 motions filed by the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio. In striking out the motions, the court, presided over by Justice Arman Barka, also awarded the sum of 100,000 naira against Senator Akpabio. The court held that the application seeking to withdraw the 2 motions dated and filed on the 20th March 2025 and 25th March 2025 was granted and same struck out. Senator Akpabio has approached the court seeking an order of the court enlarging the time within which the applicant, Akpabio, may seek leave to appeal against the decision of the Federal High Court, Abuja. Judicial division between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan versus Clerk of the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and 3 others. Still on Wednesday, President Bola Tinubu said on Wednesday that the All Progressives Congress APC is ready to welcome the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, whenever he decides to join. The president stated this at the commissioning of Atoria Road 16, Shehu Shagari Way, connecting Ring Road 1 and Nnamdi Azikiwe Way to Atoria Road 20, Wole Soyinka Way, along with accompanying interchanges and feeder roads in Maitama District, Abuja. The Wike-led FCT administration executed the project, commending Wike for his dedication and collaborative approach to governance. The president said he could not achieve it alone without Wike's full cooperation as a team builder and player. President Tinubu acknowledged the support of traditional rulers and local communities, especially in ensuring the smooth relocation of residents affected by the developments. Amid applause from crowd, President Tinubu addressed Wike's political alignment with humor. On Thursday, the people of Agbabo in Ugeli North local government area of Delta State have raised the alarm over the whereabouts of 26 children from the Agarian community. This was made known by the traditional ruler and major stakeholders during a security meeting to unravel the mystery behind the missing children and bring perpetrators to book. Still on Thursday, President Bola Tinubu on Thursday conferred national honors on Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka, Bishop of the Sokoto Diocese Matthew Kuka, among others. Speaking at a special joint session of the National Assembly to commemorate Democracy Day, President Bola Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's commitment to protecting Nigeria's democratic ideas while honoring the memories of those who paid the ultimate price for the nation's freedom. On Friday, the Armed Forces of Nigeria has reiterated commitment to upholding the rule of law and ensuring the safety and security of all, with strategic operations ongoing across the country to neutralize threats and maintain national peace. The assurance was given during a media briefing by the Director of Media Operations Major General Marcus Kanye at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja on Friday. Providing updates on recent military operations, Major General Kanye reported that in the South-South region, troops under Operation Delta Save have intensified efforts against crude oil theft and illegal refining, leading to the dismantling of illicit sites and the seizure of materials used in the activities. In the Northeast, under Operation Adinkai, several terrorists have surrendered to the military, while operations in Borno and Yobe states have resulted in arrest, the rescue of kidnapped victims, and the recovery of armed and explosive devices. In the Northeast, he highlighted the achievements of Operation Fasan Yama, where operations in Zamfara and Sokoto states led to the neutralization of threats, rescue of hostages, and recovery of weapons and equipment. In the Central Region, troops have conducted raids in Plateau State, apprehending cattle rustlers and retrieving stolen livestock. And in the Southeast, security operations under Operation Udoka in Enugu State led to the arrest of suspected terrorists and the recovery of weapons, ammunition, and vehicles. And lastly, on Friday, officers from the Combined Joint Task Force and other security agencies in Katsina foiled a kidnap attempt along the Dangezer Village Road in Damosa local government area. The team, while on patrol, were engaged in a fierce gun battle with a group of armed bandits attempting to flee with kidnapped victims. According to the False Police Relation Officer, ACP Muyiwa Adejobi, the operatives successfully overpowered the criminals, forcing them to flee with gunshot injuries, and successfully rescued 11 victims unhurt. In Delta State, police operatives attached to the CP Special Assignment Team acting on credible intelligence arrested one Abubakar Hazan, 30, a key suspect in a cross-state kidnapping syndicate operating within Delta, River, Imo, and Enugu states. During interrogation, he confessed to leading operations along Ugeli Ozoro axis and led police operatives to his hideouts in a forest in Ozoro, where 2 AK-47 rifles, 4 magazines, and 32 rounds of live ammunition were recovered. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, has commended the bravery and professionalism of the officers involved in these operations and urged all commands to sustain the momentum in the fight against all sorts of violent crimes. And that's all we have for you on Tracking the Week.